Hey, good evening, lifers. Good evening, community. I am Ruth, your peace coach, and welcome to 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve for a peaceful life. Yes, in these next 15 minutes, I not only prepare you for the upcoming week, but for the rest of your life. Thank you so much for watching tonight. If you have not already, come on, ladies, y'all know what to do. Like the page, follow the page, share the stream. We're growing our community. Come on, ladies. I need y'all help to grow this community because we got something good going on here. So share that stream so that we can grow our community. And thank you so much for watching and welcome. If this is your first time here, we call ourselves lifers because they know, because we are doing life together. I know sometimes if you say, well, I'm doing life with somebody, it's like, oh, it's a prison term. No, I'm turning that thing around and making it something positive, that this is 15 minutes to a whatever kind of life you want, 15 minutes to a more positive life, 15 minutes to a more peaceful life, 15 minutes to a more productive life, whatever it is, 15 minutes to a more healthful life. You feel that in it for you. You tell me, what is it for you? 15 to what for life? I want to know. I want to see it in the comments and let somebody else know. All right, ladies, I'm so glad you are here tonight. You all know that we are in the month of July, and I'm trying to get to my PowerPoint here. And there we are. And our theme for this month is independence. Going it alone, independence, going it alone. Is that what it should be? Should we be going at it alone? Or should we be like this Wonder Woman that, I can do it all. I don't need anybody to help me. I'm strong. I'm independent. I can get it done. Are you like that? No, ladies, there are times, if you've heard me say before, that we have to be independent. Yes, that we have to go at it alone sometimes, but not all the time. Now, last week, my topic was dependence on God, that we can't do it on ourselves, that in and of ourselves, that we have to depend on God. And so I hope that some point during this week that you had an opportunity or you were tuned into God enough where you realized where you needed to depend on him about something. And if so, I want you to put it in the comments because I want to know, what was that thing that when you were sensitive enough and you were quiet enough that you knew that you needed to depend on God about that thing. So put that in the comment section. Now I'm moving on, and y'all know, ladies, y'all know I got to get here. Y'all know I love the movie Color Purple. Y'all know I love the movie Color Purple. And so I want to ask you, do you remember this scene in The Color Purple if you've seen the movie?
Let us stay, please. Let us stay. I'll do anything for you. Let us stay.
Get the hell out of my house!
Let us stay. Let us stay. No.
You ain't never coming back here! Get out of here! Get off my land! Get off my land! Get off my land! You ain't welcome no more!
Oh my goodness. I don't care how many times I have seen that scene. It just like hits me. Nettie and Celie, they were sisters. And Mr. Celie's husband, he did everything that he could to separate them. But they depended on each other, even for almost their very life. And even after, more than 30 years of being apart, they still depended on each other. They still depended on each other. Nettie said that she would always write, and she did. And so we should all have a Nettie in our life. We should all have a Celie in our life, and I thank God so much for my sister Tony, and I love her so much, and I depend on her, and she, I believe, depends on me. And so that's what we're going to talk about tonight is dependence on others. Dependence on others. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10 says, two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help. But someone who falls alone is in real trouble. Let me read that again. Two people are better off than one, for they can help each other succeed. If one person falls, the other can reach out and help, but someone who falls alone is in real trouble. And there's another part to the scripture that I have that I didn't put on there that says, also it's in Ecclesiastes 4:12, and it says, a person standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but two can stand back to back and conquer. So we're talking about today dependence on each other. Yes, I keep saying there are times where you have to go at it alone. Nobody's there. If you don't do it, it's not going to get done. Yes, but not all the time in your life, all the time, should you go at it alone. You have to depend. There are times where you should depend on someone else. And so when we're talking about that, so why should I depend on somebody else? Why? Well, here's one thought, is to depend on others for wisdom. Wisdom is he who collects the wisdom of others. Yes, it takes wisdom to get wisdom from somebody else, because so many times, ladies, we think or we feel like that I'm all alone. I've gone through a divorce. Nobody else has ever gone through. Okay, maybe I know somebody has gone through a divorce, but maybe they don't know my situation because he took all the money and he had another family and he had another wife. I guarantee you there's another woman that has experienced the same thing that you have experienced. And so listen to those aunties in your life. Listen to those the older women who have so much wisdom. Now, of course, the key is to find the right person, but seek out somebody who has the wisdom, who's gone through something that you've gone through, who can help you, who can give you advice, who will let you know that you don't have to go through that thing alone. Seek out their wisdom, okay? If you've ever sought out the wisdom of someone else, I want to know what it is. Put it in the comment section and let me know. What is the wisdom that you have sought out from somebody else? And here's our next one, is to depend on others for their listening ear. A listening ear is the sign of an open heart. Depend on others for their listening ear. Sometimes when you need that person that, and I've said this before, that doesn't try to fix everything, and I've had to learn to try not to fix everything, because I think it was just even last week, somebody had reached out to me about some things that they were going through, and they were asking my advice, but really I was just listening. I for the most part, honestly, I just listened, because sometimes you just need that listening ear. And I tell you, if you walk around talking to yourself, people are going to think you crazy. So you need that listening ear. If you have a person that's your listening ear and you don't mind, put it in the comment section and say, hey, this person is my listening ear. That when I'm going through something, I can, call them. And even if it is 3 o'clock in the morning, I know they're going to be there to listen. Okay. Not give advice, but just listen. All right. And then here's the next one. And the last one is to depend on others for support. And I love this. It says, be the woman that fixes another woman's crown without telling the world it was crooked. I'm going to say that one again. Be the woman that fixes another woman's crown without telling the world it was crooked. Now, somebody need to screenshot that if you hadn't heard that before. All right. And you need to save that. Be that woman that fixes another woman's crown without telling the world that it was crooked. So many times, again, we say to ourselves, well, we don't have that friend. We don't have, or they didn't speak to me and they didn't talk to me. And I say so often, did you speak to them? While you were waiting for that person to speak to you, did you speak to them? So when I was having my women's groups before COVID, and I would oftentimes, a woman would say, well, I don't like coming to a women's group because I don't like women. And women are this, and women are that, and women are gossips, and women, they backbite. Okay, yeah, some are. But why don't you be that person that you want to see? Why don't you be a friend to somebody else? Why don't you be that person that somebody can depend on? Why don't you be that listening ear? Why don't you not be the gossip? Why don't you be the person that says, we're not going to go there. We're not gossiping today. Okay. No, you're not going to trash her because you don't know her story. You don't know what she's going through. Why don't you be that person instead of being the person that says, girl, let me tell you, girl, now I ain't even expect to go all this way, but maybe somebody needs to hear this, okay? Because I had something else in my notes. But why don't you be that person that says, no, I'm going to be there for her. No, I don't know the full situation, okay? But I'm not going to gossip about it. I'm not going to judge her because how many of us have been judged about something? And so we need to be, just like that saying, I wear the t-shirt sometimes that says, be the change you wish to see in the world. So you be that person that somebody can depend on. You be that person that stands strong for somebody else. You be that person that will speak up for somebody who cannot speak up for themselves. We turn that around. So what does it say? Be the woman that fixes another woman's crown without telling the world about it. Yeah, you might know the secrets. I got 2 minutes left. You might know the secrets, but you ain't got to tell everybody. That's why some people they keep stuff to themselves because they know if they tell it, then somebody's going to be thinking, they're going to tell their friend, girl, don't tell. And then it goes on and on and on. So you be that woman that fixes that woman's crown. And then you keep your mouth shut about it. You don't go and tell the world, girl, her crown was crooked, but I had to fix that thing. No, you just fix it and you say, girl, you look good. Go on with your bad self. And then she goes on her way. And then you celebrate her. That's how we depend on each other when we're that support for each other and not tearing each other down. All right. Ladies, I love you to life. I really, really do. And I hope you have. My prayer for you is that you find that person that you can depend on. And that if you don't have it, that you be that for somebody else. And then karma, it comes back around. And then somebody will be that for you. But even if you don't have it for yourself, then be that for somebody else. Be that person that somebody else can depend on. All right. I love you to life. Always remember that I love you. I believe in you. I believe in your dreams, and I believe where God is taking you. And I want to hear about what you're doing. And I'm so excited to be with you. And I want you to go and have a peaceful week. All right. And be that person that somebody else can depend on. All right. I love you. Have a peaceful week. Bye-bye.